Now that you're over 50, you may be wondering, what skincare should I use? Because the skincare you use in your younger years does not work anymore. It's not focused on aging, drier skin, or combination skin quite so much. So I'm going to show you what I've used. I've gotten a lot of requests for this video, so I'm going to dive into it because I actually just got a big box of refill of all of my favorite skincare products. And I'm just going to go through my routine with you. We'll dive into it. So I actually just did a video, so I have my full makeup on, and I'm going to take it off and show you how I do my nightly routine, because my morning routine is not that different. And one of the reasons I absolutely love this company, I use Elemis products, and if you haven't heard of them, I'm going to link them in the description below. I actually got a starter pack of Elemis. This is how I found out about it. I was shopping at Ulta and they had like a little skincare pack, and I thought, oh, it was like all trial sizes. If they still have that kit, I will link it in the description below. But it was a great way to try the new products and see if I even like them before going and investing in their bigger sizes. Because skincare can be very pricey. And it was a great way to try it out. I fell in love with it, and now I've been using it for a couple years. I feel like my skin has really made improvements. I do struggle with rosacea and fair skin. I was a lifeguard. I would sit out and tan with my friends when I was in my teens. I even used a tanning booth when I was in my early 20s. So my skin has a lot of damage. It's very sensitive. And this stuff really seems to even out my skin tone, make my skin feel a lot healthier. There have been days that I have used skincare that just would make my skin feel so red and raw. And no matter what I used, I felt really frustrated. And this skincare line has really changed all that for me. I'm not endorsed by them in any way. So I just want you to know this is how I personally feel and what it's done for me. So like I said, I'm going to give you the play-by-play as I take off my makeup. And one of the things I want to say is I absolutely hate washing my face at the sink. Hate it like you would not believe. Because in the commercials, as you can see, they're splashing water all over their face, and it's supposed to be so refreshing. I can't stand the water running down my arms, getting all over me. So I avoid it. I just don't want to wash my face. So there have been many nights that I just totally ignore it until now, because Elemis makes this balm. It's a cleansing balm. Here it is. And this is my opened one, and you can see I've used quite a bit of it. But you put this on and it really melts off all of your makeup. Literally melts it off. And then use a warm washcloth to wipe it all off. There's no throwing water all over your face, and you're done. It's like clean and nice, and I don't have to deal with scrubbing all these lotions all over me and having things run all over the place. So I'm going to take off my glasses and do my routine and talk to you about it the whole way through. So I'm going to put a clip in my hair just to get it out of my face, and glasses are off. Now, you don't need much of this. What I'll do is I'll put it on in little blobs like this. And I have eye makeup on, I have mascara, I have liner, eyeshadow, I have on concealer and foundation. So I just put this on my face, and then you rub it in, and you just put it everywhere. And I try to dole it out so that I'm not, it goes on really nice. And I really get it all in there with my eyeshadow. Rub it around, give it a minute or two to melt off all of that makeup. So it's kind of like this greasy balm, but it feels great. It smells amazing. It smells like a spa. And then when you're done, just put the lid back on, set that aside, and now I'm going to warm up my washcloth. And like I said, I can't stand the water running down my arms, so I wring it out so it's nice and damp, but not wet. And boom, I just take off all that makeup. Look at that. See all that makeup that came off in one wipe? It was just my cheek. But I think it's just such a nice, relaxing thing to do for myself, this nighttime routine. I know for a while I was using those makeup remover wipes, but I didn't feel like they were feeling very good on my skin. My skin would feel very dried out and a little irritated. And like I said, I don't like using like those creams that will make a big mess when you're trying to take them off. And I like that I don't have to wet my face ahead of time to use this product. And I'm just going to give it one more go over. Now, if you saw my previous video right here, I'll link it, on my makeup routine, I use a Tubular Technology mascara, and it's from Thrive. And I only need warm water to take that off. So it really doesn't come off with this as much as it does just wetting my eyelashes and just kind of pulling those little eyelashes. They just slip right off, like a pair of shoes being slipped off. That's how they come off. It's amazing. That is, my makeup is now off. My skin is clean. And now I do my next steps, which I'm going to. Now my next step is their Soothing Apricot Toner. I love this stuff. I had it for a while and I wasn't using it. I'm like, I think I'm going to give this a try. And now it is my favorite product in the whole line. So what I do is they tell you to spray it on a cotton pad and wipe it all over, but I spray it all over my face and then put one spritz on here and then wipe it. And I feel like it just tones down my skin. It's very calming. It smells delicious. And it's just a good next step. So, all right. So then I just wipe this. And you can see it really did get all the makeup off. There's not makeup sitting around because it would show up on the pad. There's nothing there. Now I just got this Pro Collagen Renewal Serum. It's a nice little bottle and it's, you know, a serum, a little dropper. You don't use much, but it's supposed to be a really good alternative to a retinol for fine lines and wrinkles, rejuvenates, firms. I'm just going to take a couple drops here, warm that in my hand. I could have used a little bit more. And it's really not like an oil feel. It's really more of a serum that, man, it absorbs so fast. So I'm at like 3 drops right now. And now my next step is going to be my moisturizer. So I use 2 things to moisturize at night. One is their Pro Collagen Night Cream, and the other one is their Eye Revive Mask. And I always do the moisturizing night cream first. And you don't need that much. This goes on really nice and smooth. Again, it feels wonderful. I always put it on my eyebrows too because I notice sometimes those get a little dried out. I don't want like crusty crustaceans under there on my eyebrows. So, okay. So the night cream is on. And then I use this little, this, like I said, is their eye mask. And it's kind of like a, um, almost like a gel. It feels very spongy when you put it on. And you only need a little dab. And then I just dab that around. It says to go on the bone of your eye. So that's what I do. So that's that. That is done. That is my nighttime routine. Now for my daytime routine, if I've used the cleanser at night to take off makeup and I'm kind of in a rush, sometimes I will put that on, grab the washcloth, hop in the shower with that, wipe it off, and then they have this dynamic resurfacing face wash. So I'll use that in the shower after the balm, or sometimes I'll just use this by itself. Either way, I don't really notice a huge difference between the two, but they both feel really nice on. This, you just, one little pump, wash your face with it, avoid your eye area, and rinse it off in the shower and your face is washed. They have their Pro Collagen Marine Cream, and I just bought the Pro Collagen Marine Cream with a 30 SPF. So I'm excited to try that. I like to have quite a few SPF products around so that it's just naturally part of my process getting my skin protected. Now, it looks about the same as the regular one. It smells the same. So yeah, that's their day cream. Use that the same way I use the night cream. And that is my skincare routine. I would love to know what your skincare routine is. Have you found products that you just absolutely love? I know others would love to know. You can share that in the comments below. Like I said, I will link to all of the products that I use, and that will be in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.